Hey, so I just finished reading Anarcho-Syndicalism, Theory and Practice by Rudolf Rocker. I got this book because it was very cheap. It was less than $4. And there's an audiobook on YouTube, but it's split up into so many parts that I just didn't feel like going through that. So, what is anarcho-syndicalism? Well, first off, this book is not actually a theory book. It says theory and practice. It's all about the history of anarcho-syndicalism and socialism and regular syndicalism. It really has no theory in it. It's not about how to organize. It's not about systems. It's about the history. So this book is really just a history book. So what is anarcho-syndicalism? Anarcho-syndicalism is any collection of syndicates, any collection of workers, really, that organize in order to overcome obstacles to their goals. And their goals are usually labor-oriented. For example, if you want higher wages, you've got to organize. You've got to boycott or strike or sabotage in order to achieve your end goals. Rudolf Rocker, a little bit about Rudolf Rocker. Rudolf Rocker was actually a Gentile who was in charge of a Jewish group. I forget what the exact Jewish group was. It was some Jewish radical group, though. It was it's very rare when a Gentile is in charge of the Jews. Jews tend to be self-governing. Rudolf Rocker also was a leftist and a socialist. Now, the interesting thing about this book actually makes mention of many different socialists. He mentions Bakunin, he mentions Proudhon, he mentions, of course, Marx and Engels, he mentions Kropotkin. He also references fascists. He even mentions Jose Antonio, which is someone who I have not read yet, but I have done a little bit of research on. Jose Antonio was a fascist leader in Spain who had a very short run. It was only like 3 to 6 years, I think. But yeah, so this wasn't as good of a book as I expected, because I was expecting theory and practice and not just history. But it really was just history. The thing is, this book is only 115 pages long, but it reads like a book that's like 400 pages long, because the pages are just so densely packed. There's so many words on every page that it just takes so long to get through. Yeah, that's about all. Thank you for watching. Peace.